Hopefully you're all got a sugar high from eating desserts. Time for the best overall company. The under 10 employees is the first one that we have. And taking a look at these awards, it was a very big challenge to select the winner. But a small business that not only has a great systems and great strategies, but also fantastic growth was chosen as the winner. So it's great to announce that this year, the PDS Group, David Willett and Coach Sally Rainbow Opwell, congratulations. Come on up and collect your prize. This company grew their staff from 5 to 19 members in 2011. Their turnover has grown 75% from last year, and it's up a massive 1,797% in profit since 2007. They're a small business that makes a big difference with huge organisations, and the people that work with them through high-quality apprenticeship programs that help these companies with their recruitment. Congratulations, PDS Group, on your award.
Like everybody else this evening, thank you very much indeed. We are a small business and we've been able, thanks to Action and Sally, to win some really absolutely massive corporate clients. I guess, like everybody here, we've learned so much, and certainly today. And I just wanted to pick up on something. I was in a session with Hayley that Hayley said, you know, as a really small business, Jenny and I'd never run a business before. Before you learn to drive, certainly in this country, you have driving lessons. You know, unfortunately, before we started our business, we didn't have business lessons. We've been learning as we go along. But clearly now we think we're nearly competent in able to drive. We look forward to driving many, many, many more cars. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you clearly to Sally and to Jenny for all the hard work, and the rest of the team who unfortunately aren't here with us tonight. Thank you.
For those that you know me, I don't really do public speaking, but I'd just like to sort of reiterate what David said and thank Sally for all her help with us over the last few months. But I'd also like to say thank you to David, a great business partner. And we were friends before we started the business, and 6 years on, we're still great friends, so wouldn't do it without you.
I love all my clients, actually, but I love these guys because they make a difference that, well, I guess only you guys can do, really. They really focused on something in apprenticeships, which is such a critical thing in our country, because there are so many people who either can't go to university, don't want to go to university, and what they're doing is they're giving them hope of a job, and they're giving them a future. And you know, it's all about that. I mean, David hasn't said this, but that's actually where he came from. He came from being an apprentice and wanting to give this opportunity back to everybody else. They work really hard, and just if I can give one little piece of advice, one that I want to take myself, in their meeting room they have a massive whiteboard, and on their massive whiteboard they plan, they strategize. Every time I go in as their coach, there's something new and exciting up there. So if you haven't got one of those, get a PDS whiteboard. Thank you guys, you're fabulous clients, well done.
So we moved to Best Overall Company under 50 employees. Again, I love this category because the category of medium-sized or small to medium-sized company is a great area where we see real growth happening. The winner for Best Overall Company under 50 employees goes to John and Veronica at Bowlfilter UK, Coach Stephen Unwin. Congratulations. In 2011, this company saw its revenue grow by 31%. Its gross profit margin grew by 11%, which is significant improvements over 2010. The company virtually doubled the size of their team in 2011. They put into place a proactive sales system and played a big part in their success. We've systematised, we've grown an action plan, and the business is doing great. Congratulations to Bowlfilter.
Thank you. Well, this is fantastic. It's amazing. The thing that has helped us do this most of all is our team. We have a team of fantastic people doing fantastic things, and we have a fantastic coach. Stephen Unwin has been absolutely brilliant. Has helped us grow our business beyond what we ever thought was possible, and it's only just the beginning. We're just getting started. So bring it on. This is the start. Fantastic. Action Coach, brilliant. Thank you.
I just want to say, isn't life great? Gone from working hard, little time off, to 3 weeks off in 1 year, just in one go. For me personally, it's all about people. Action Coach works with people, so what I'd like to say is keep on dreaming and make those plans come true.
Bowlfilter have been a model client for over 6 years now, and they've moved from a small industrial premises out to their own office out in the countryside. And when you go into that office, they are, John and Veronica, always are calmly sitting, working quietly on their business for most of the time. We always have a lot of fun together, a lot of laughs, but behind that is a real focus on results. And they built a great team. They get their team focused on the results, but most of all, they built an environment which people enjoy working in, and I think that's a credit to the two of you for creating the right environment for a fantastic output from your staff. So it's congratulations.
Thank you.
So our final two awards are Young Entrepreneur of the Year and Entrepreneur of the Year. You know, being an entrepreneur is something that is, in many cases, it's in your blood. It's like, you know, this is something that I love doing, but it takes a lot of training and it takes a lot of hard work. The Young Entrepreneur Award is given to someone that has really created something incredible and done great work with it. It gives us fantastic pleasure to give this award to Jamie O'Connor of the Oven Door Shield Company. Come on up. And the best part of this is Jamie doesn't even have a coach yet, which I can't wait until she gets a coach and see what the results are at that point. But to give you an idea, she developed a new product from design and prototype straight into the marketplace, has got into some major retailers and is in talks with other major retailers. Not to mention, you know, fantastic thing, being a mother or two and still building a new business and inventing a new product. Congratulations again.
I'm sorry, I don't really know what to say. It's quite new to me, is all this. I don't know very much about ActionCOACH. All I do know is it's taken me a couple of years to get a product from nothing to market, with 2 children and also running my husband's business full time. It's not been easy, but I've managed to do it. And this is where I am today, and who knows what the future holds now. I've met you. That's it, really. Thank you.
couple of years at Action Coach, she won't be that modest anymore. Entrepreneur of the Year. Entrepreneur of the Year is something that many years ago when I was first ever nominated for an award like this, I thought, oh, this is fantastic, you know. But really, what is an entrepreneur? And in my opinion, an entrepreneur is someone who really doesn't have much common sense, because otherwise they would never have attempted to do what they're going to do. So when you look at it, we as entrepreneurs, we start things despite all the odds. We start things despite everyone telling us it won't work, it won't possibly happen, and yet we make it happen. Now that's really what it is about an entrepreneur. We're the type of people that just make it happen no matter what. And so it's very exciting. And it's very happy this year to give our Entrepreneur of the Year to a gentleman who I think deserves this award greatly. Let's give the award. Royston Bayfield, come on up. Hayley Erner, coach from Bayfield Opticians. Our winner started his business 7 years ago with a partner. Our Entrepreneur of the Year operated for the first 5 years as a technician in the business 100% of the time. After appointing a coach and reading Billionaire in Training, he bought out his partner and he now owns 4 practices and plans to open many more in 2012. Congratulations again, Royston. Great job.
Thank you very much. I can't really take credit for this. I have a fantastic team back in sunny Leeds. I have a fantastic coach in Hayley who's really taught me to think differently. I've always loved the business, but the nuances and the different ways in which she gets me to think about business is fantastic. And I have a fantastic wife who is my inspiration on a day-to-day basis. And it's really down to those people why I have this fantastic award. Thank you very much.
I just want to say, well done, Royston. We met a couple of years ago, and it's funny because I was talking to Jodie earlier on today, and I said, for the first year, I imagine it was a bit like coaching Brad when he was Royston's age. I'm not quite sure it was a typical kind of coach-client relationship. We had conversations, and I think at that time, it's interesting, we talked the other day, and Royston said, I said, well, what was the shift? Because I gave Royston Billionaire in Training at Christmas, like a year after we'd been working together. And he said, you know what it was? He said, I shifted from being the technician in my business, from being the optometrist, to becoming a businessman. And then I picked up on something that Brad said earlier today about it taking 7 years to grow a business that'll work without you. And if I think about it, Royston's now been in business, this is his 8th year, and we had a conversation the other day, and he said, you know what, Hayley? He said, I could stop now. He said, I could actually stop. He said, you know, I've got 3 practices. He said, we've put into place Brad's strategy of, you know, buy, build and sell. I've just bought a business for nearly no money down. And by the way, folks, this is the time. There's about, Brad said last night, there's about another year left to buy these businesses for nearly no money down. And he said, I could stop now. He said, but I think he's probably going to go on and do what Brad talked about again over dinner last night and start to really enjoy playing the game of business. So I'm going to challenge you now, Royston. What's your next identity shift got to be? So you went from, you know, you went from technician to business owner. Where have you got to go now? Investor. Give him a big round of applause, please.
You know, sometimes I often think about, you know, where would businesses be if I hadn't started this company 19 years ago? And, you know, if I hadn't written the books and stuff like that, and you talk about reading Billionaire in Training, which is now, it's got to be 11 years old, that book. And you sit down and think about something that you wrote 11 years ago can have that level of impact. But for you as a business person, every one of us needs to understand that the work we do today will impact people for generations to come. Building a business, ultimately the business you build will employ more people. It'll take care of families. You know, and you think about the number of families that will benefit from your work today. That's where the real profit comes from. Ultimately, every economy needs business owners. Ultimately, every economy needs us to keep growing and doing what we do, and every community benefits from us doing what we do. And that's where I get the ultimate excitement, and it's why, even though I've tried to retire many times, I keep I keep coming back to do this business, because this is something I really enjoy. This helping businesses, and it's very clear for me, I know my business is only successful because your business is. But it wouldn't be possible without the help of all of the Action Coach coaches from all over the world. So I want to give a great round of applause to all of our coaches who every day work at helping you and other businesses to succeed. Congratulations to all of them. You know, I'm pretty sure most of you know this is the first year we've done this Business Excellence Forum as an annual client awards and a client conference. And it's been a great investment on my behalf to say that we want to invest into getting this going this year. And next year this event will be in Portugal, and I hope that the numbers will be 3 or 4 times what they are this first year, because I think it's very exciting and the level of learning is phenomenal. But the rest of tonight is really about celebrating the people that won the awards. So make sure you get up from your table and go and congratulate everybody that won an award. Enjoy a few more cocktails and have some fun. Come chat, say hello, and if you want to get together, our photographer's here, so please get together with your group, come on up on stage, we'll take some photos and do that sort of stuff. But remember, it's about acknowledging the success we've had, because come Monday, it's back at it, gang. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.